guys, this is Sarah. Welcome to your weekly Oracle card reading for the week commencing the 23rd of June. June is like flying by. I hope you had a good solstice weekend. Longest day as well. We didn't really get to do much here because my poor husband was having an operation, so I spent most of the solstice either in hospital or looking after him, which I'm going to be doing all this week, so unfortunately I don't really get to celebrate it this year. But there is always next year, and there is always winter solstice, which will probably be on us sooner rather than later. I'm using the Healing with the Fairies Oracle deck today, and also struggling slightly with hay fever this morning. I think the pollen's pretty high today, so I apologise if I sound like I've been out clubbing all night. I haven't, honestly, trust me. It's just the pollen, so, oh dear. I apologise for being slightly snotty. I'm going to draw a card for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'll just shuffle them off camera now because there's not really much room here to get them in and shuffle them properly without worrying about knocking things over. But we've got Monday and Tuesday, and the card for Monday and Tuesday is laughter. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, the fairies are pretty much guiding us to just kind of take things a little bit lighter at the beginning of the week, loosen up and have a little bit of fun. The last few weeks, energetically, yes, have been strong, powerful, and there's been a kind of emotional roller coaster going on, as well as a lot of conditions for things to start manifesting. And then sometimes in this kind of manifestation process, we can, especially if it's working on something, we can get so focused on what we're doing that we become quite serious because, well, it is a serious thing, especially if it's your life you're talking about. You can find that your focus is making you pretty serious. So at the beginning of this week, it would be of great help for us, as well as having that serious focus, to just step back for a second and just take a little bit of time out for some fun, just to balance the scales a bit. So whether you're into watching more comedy shows or just going out with the kids somewhere and larking about in the park, just try and inject something fun into the beginning of the week, and try and have a giggle. As well as actually physically laughing, this card can also refer to taking a step back from any situations where you've been head in it, focused, serious, especially situations which aren't going perhaps as you planned, or there's fears coming up from situations. Then we're being encouraged to take a step back and just look at that objectively, and if it is causing us to sort of be uptight or serious or annoyed, then just to try and see any humour within that situation, as we're humans going through this human experience, and there is generally, even in the most serious of things, there's a tiny little kernel of humour somewhere. So if we can pick up on any humorous twist in situations at the beginning of the week, that's going to help us, and also help us to receive more creative inspiration and perhaps solutions we couldn't see before because we were so focused and serious. So that's Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday is romantic partner. Now again, romantic partner comes up in various decks in different cards fairly often as a card saying there may be romance coming your way, or a new partner at this time. But I think within the last sort of few months I've had quite a lot of these cards, and I feel that they're more relating to this ongoing process of accepting ourselves and connecting with ourselves and finding our own truth and our own power and stepping into that. Now this card this week could mean a bit of both. I think as maybe we take things a little lighter at the beginning of the week and inject a bit of humour into our life and our situations, that will probably also help us with close relationships around us. So if we do have a partner, it may help with your relationship with them and your romantic bond with them. And if we're getting closer to connecting with that pool of creativity we have within us, that's also then bringing us closer to self-acceptance and respect and love for ourselves as well. From both of these cards together, I'm feeling that there is a need this week maybe for us to receive a little bit more, and a need not to be so hard on ourselves, basically. I think if we're still trying to work towards situations in our lives, we need to remember that we need to allow ourselves to be happy right now as well. It's good doing focus work to get there, but we need to focus on the here and now as well. We can't spend our entire time being completely seriously focused. We need to just step back sometimes and take stock and enjoy the life that we have right now. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Breaking free. Right, this card actually has an affirmation attached to it, which I'd like to share with you. So the affirmation is, I am free and I am powerful. I now allow myself to enjoy this freedom and power. So this ties in really well with especially the first card this week as well, with this sense of, yeah, I mean, maybe we've been feeling a bit trapped or a bit restricted, or we feel like there's just some kind of block in the way, but maybe we're not quite sure what that block is, to be able to work on it, to remove it. But the overall theme this week is to really take responsibility for ourselves and really concentrate on living our life now how we want it to be, to inspire others as well. So it's important this week, if you are feeling kind of trapped or restricted in any of your areas of your life, that you sort of stop, take stock, take responsibility for yourself and your own actions and how you feel internally, because at the end of the day people might influence you around you and you might think, oh, I can't do this because this person, you know, is going to get angry, or people are criticising me and saying, oh, well, why are you doing that? But at the end of the day, we're responsible for how we react to that and how we feel about that. We can either let those, if there's criticisms, we can let them hold us back and trap us, but we can also just kind of let them bounce off us or use them to drive us forward. So it's all about kind of perspective this week. I think to help us gain a healthier perspective of ourselves this week so that we don't feel trapped, it's important for us to take a step back from this situation, just be a bit less serious about it, see it from a humorous perspective, and maybe just take a bit of time to give ourselves kind of laughter and a bit of fun, just a bit of loosening up and a bit of fun injected into this week. And I think through doing that, we'll actually find that we're not only more connected with ourselves, we're more accepting of ourselves, and that will naturally help us to feel less restricted because our mindsets will be shifting. So have a great week. I think there's potential for us to remove some more blocks this week, but maybe we don't have to be so active about it, and maybe we just need to sort of step back from them a bit and just chill and have some fun, and that will naturally help move more pieces of the puzzle into place. So I am working on uploading some videos soon where I might have my face in them. eek. There is the introduction video that was on my channel, that was took a while ago, so you might see now as the scope of what I'm offering is changing, to basically meet the needs more of what I know I can help with and what people need help with. I will be starting to put up some videos with my mug on them, so do look out for them. I won't have red hair on them for much longer, unfortunately, because it's fading. So have a great week, and I will see you anyway for next week's angel card reading.